Hi, my name is Kaylin, and I had this beautiful experience with Kari for 7 months. I worked with her through her coaching and did a lot of her workshops with emotional release and had a beautiful retreat in Arizona and had some plant medicine with magical mushrooms with her. And I wanted to really give some insight on how much impact I had with working with Kari. So, with this entire process, there was so much feeling and healing. And there was beautiful coaching moments that she helped me breathe and get centered in who I was and where in my body needed to be released, and truly feeling open and feminine and comfortable in my own skin. And with the emotional release workshops, there were groups of women that we were able to really express what we needed to come out, whether that be guilt, shame, anger, sadness. This was amazing because I haven't had a community and with such open safety and vulnerability. With this class, Kari was able to hold space for us and really help us get out of our heads and start feeling more into our bodies to really release a lot of that energy that has been kind of stagnant and blocked within our entire body. And it was absolutely amazing to be able to experience this with her because I had such clarity and such lightness and freedom afterwards. And as well as her coaching, she had me one on one. So we had an hour just dedicated to us and talking about a lot of triggers or certain roadblocks or problems that came in our way or came in my way. And she really helped guide me to the other side. What aspects did I need to see in myself? I was responsible for my healing, but she was leading me through the similar blocks and emotional vomit that came up, that I needed to face my shadows and I needed to embrace who I really was. And she really helped me just open up a whole different aspect of being vulnerable, being secured and safe, and having an abundant mindset within my own environment and my life. And so much gratitude and love goes out to Kari because throughout the 7 months that we've been together, I did a whole 180 turn in my entire life, making decisions that served me, only being surrounded by equal type of people that are supportive of me and that want to support me, and really seeing myself and what my boundaries are. And with the retreat, there were exercises and a lot of practices that really sat me down to look at myself in a very raw and vulnerable state. And we were able to do a lot of boundary work and loving and accepting ourselves with our mind and our body. And we did such connected meditations to get into the spirituality of who we were and who we currently are and want to go and pursue. And it was so beautiful because we connected at the retreat with other women that became our sisters, and we were connected by the starlight. And there was true light just radiating from all of us. and every aspect of freedom and play and just being completely open and fearless of being ourselves. I cried so much, but I never had felt so much light and ease of burdens or responsibilities that weren't mine to carry. And all the movement of breathing, all the movement of actually dancing and letting loose with my fellow, Starlight Sisters. It was so beautiful. And it was a journey that my heart needed in order to really nurture and nourish myself back to a healthy state of care, of reflection, and emotional release. So, a lot of what the retreat had was just a complete surrender of letting go and being able to be myself. And with the plant medicine, right after the retreat, there was a complete connection to source, creator, divine, however you see. I say God, and I felt light. I felt the transition of heaviness and sorrow and pain, and I removed that out of my body and was able to play with a lot of happiness and just complete innocence and just being able to flow in freedom and enjoy the pleasures of being happy and laughing and having joy and bliss, and really just being able to dance and sing and really open a lot of aspects that have been hidden for so many years. So knowing all the senses that came through in my entire body, hearing the music, feeling it to the core, and really tasting sweet cacao to open the heart and to really sense what softness and comfortable vulnerability was at that time, and to really just see such beauty and such magic that we had within ourselves and were able to express and just be free. It was the most transformative work I've ever done in my life. And now I am going to be practicing more in energy work and with plant medicine and meditative practices, breath work, and really regenerating the self. And all of that had been within my own knowledge, but I needed Kari to help lead me to the next step of my life. She coached me through a lot of blocks that I had gone through, and I have so much appreciation for the work that she does, because I came to the point of saying goodbye, and it was on my own terms, because that's when you know the coaching is complete, when you are able to sit and say, I am enough, I am complete, and it's time to go. Everything that I needed to know has been fulfilled, and now it's time for me to create and be my own magical source of beautiful, radiant energy. And I have so much love and connection and so much strength and power to be the woman that I have come here to be. And I have just open arms for all the ones who are ready to transition with Kari and to change their life and to awaken and heal themselves. And I wouldn't have it any other way but with Kari. So I am so blessed for the 7 months that I've had with her. And I am so happy for our retreat of nutritious food and bonding with our sisters and having Reiki done and having our tarot cards read and being able to get our natal charts and having a pool to just swim in and going to see the mountains. We had meditative breathing and a lot of emotional releasing, but most of all, getting connected to the center of our hearts and our light and our love. And this was the biggest takeaway for me. And each workshop as well that she has, it's literally absolutely amazing information that helps really clarify and again release what is no longer serving in our bodies. And I definitely love Kari, and I'm so happy that she was in my life, and I recommend her to everyone that is ready to level up and heal.